Many enterprises are finding that they have lost all control of their cloud and AI projects. How do you take back control? So over the past 2 years, I've been focused on auditing projects that have hit roadblocks, AI projects and cloud projects. So believe me, I've seen every angle on cloud computing projects and how to run projects successfully and how enterprises can leverage cloud computing to a successful end state. You need to ensure that you're dealing with other humans, understanding that you must protect yourself from hidden agendas, and that may not be as well understood. So ultimately, we're getting to the fact that in many cases, there's things that are said around the firm's marketing messages and things that actually happen behind the scenes. And there seems to be a disconnect with people understanding what those are. You hire a consulting firm these days, certainly a big six consulting firm, they're going to charge a premium for their time and for their projects. And ultimately, you need to ensure that you're getting value out of that investment. And that's what we're going to talk about here. So the reason I'm making this video, if you look closely at the past decade and a half, has led to letting big consulting firms run cloud projects that have really created more pain than value. But at the end of the day, I see a huge pattern in investments being made and in return being expected from cloud computing that really never showed up. I think we've basically had a pattern of lots of different screw-ups, lots of different misinformation, and lots of different miscalculations in terms of how to leverage cloud effectively. And in many cases, this came from the big consulting firms. Well, too often I see firms prioritizing their own partnership kickbacks with cloud vendors over the actual business goals of their clients, which is a shame. And I think I've seen this for the last 15 years. Large firms have built up very cozy and chummy relationships with the technology providers, the big cloud providers, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and there's others in the space as well. And ultimately made decisions on behalf of the enterprises that are looking out for their financial interests more so than the enterprise's financial interests. So they become a sales arm for a technology versus providing you with key independent advisory as far as how you should be leveraging the technology correctly. However, many of them are not, and I'm finding that if enterprises are relying on the recommendations of a big consulting firm, that in many instances, they kind of align very conveniently with the partnerships that they've already set up. However, if that objective is going to be, we're going to leverage whatever technology our partners are promoting because that's in our best financial interest, then you're not looking out for your enterprise clients. And that's my core bugaboo with this.